I always like to start my skin prep with an eye cream. For this, I'm using the Shiseido Bio-Performance Glow Revival Eye Treatment. Then I'm going in with a couple of pumps of Murad's Hydrodynamic Quenching Essence. Then once that has fully absorbed, I'll go in with Murad's Nutrient Charged Water Gel. Then go ahead and drench your face with Murad's Prebiotic 3-in-1 Multimist. And lastly, condition your lips. I'm using the Body Lab Lip Balm in Cocoa and Jojoba. I decided to go with a relatively full coverage foundation, so I'm actually mixing these two together just to create the perfect shade, as I didn't have the right color for me. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I just wanted to do half of my face to show you guys just how full coverage these foundations are. For my contour, I'm using NYX's Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour and Concealer, and I'm using the MAC 130 Fiber Stippling Brush to apply. Once I'm happy with where I've placed that contour, I will then go back in with that same beauty blender that we used for the foundation and just blend out any harsh lines, just making sure that that contour is very seamless, it's not noticeable. To contour my nose, because it is a smaller area, I just squeeze the bristles of my brush together, which allows me to really get into any nooks and crannies. I'm just going back in with that Multimist just to bring some hydration back to my skin after we've applied so many layers and products. For my concealer, I'm using Huda Beauty's the Achiever Concealer, and I'm applying this to any areas that I want to highlight or bring forward. To blend out my concealer, I'm using Savannah Rose Cosmetics Mini Beauty Sponge. For my highlighter, I'm using Becca's Glow Silk Highlighter Drops. And as you can see, I'm just trying to see where the light naturally bounces off my face and applying to those areas. Now, because I wanted a really glowy complexion, I decided to use a cream blush. This is Dolce & Gabanna Creamy Face Color. Now I'm going to set the under eye area using Laura Mercier's Translucent Loose Setting Powder. For my eye base, I'm using MAC's Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This is a very waxy product, guys, so make sure that you're really warming that up on the back of your hand first. For my transitional shade, I'm using the color Punch Me. This is a very neutral, soft brown shade, and I'm applying that with a soft blend-in brush. Now using the shade No Beans and a smaller blend-in brush, I'm applying this to the outer corner of my eyelid and sort of buffing that into the lash line. For my eyeliner, I'm using Melissa Sassine's gel liner in black, and you can see I'm not being very precise with the application. It is a little bit rigidy. However, we will fix this up with the shade Spooky, which is a black eyeshadow from the palette, and an angle brush. The angle brush literally, guys, does the work for you. Now using a smaller bullet brush, I'm going to go over that winged liner and really smoke out any edges. You can apply more of the black eyeshadow, but in my case, I'm just using the clean brush. Just going back in with that same dark brown shade we used earlier, I'm just applying a little bit more. I wanted to build up this shade so that it was a little bit darker in the outer corner. Then go ahead and curl your lashes. I'm using the Shiseido lash curler. And for my mascara, I am using Rimmel London's Lash Accelerator Endless Mascara. Now that we've finished the eyeshadow, go ahead and dust away that loose setting powder. For my false lashes, I am using Holy Grail Cosmetics Fluffy Collection. To finish off the eye, I am applying the same colours that we used on the eyelid along the bottom lash line and just smoking that out. So guys, after I put my false lashes on, I decided I wanted to vamp things up a little bit more. So off camera, I've just applied a little extra black eyeshadow along my winged line. For an even more dramatic look, apply that gel eyeliner to your waterline. Using a dome-shaped bullet brush, I'm smudging that eyeliner in with the eyeshadows on the lower lash line. My brows, I'm using the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder Palette in shade 3. Really buff out any lines to make that brow look nice and natural. And to set those brows in place, I'm using Mr. Brow Groom from Givenchy. Set my cream contour, I'm going in with Melissa Sassine's bronzer in shade 300 Golden Goddess. To set my highlighter, I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in shade Gold Deposit. For my lips, I'm using Shiseido's Modern Matte Powder Lipstick in the shade Peep Show and defining the outline of my lips with Givenchy's lip liner in shade 8. Then I'm adding MAC's Velvet Teddy to the center of my lips. This will just help to create a bit of dimension and create that ombre effect, which I love. There we have it, guys. I've managed to transform myself from a massive lass into Felicia. But on a serious note, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and leave your comments below.